Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be discussing whether or not the miner kit is worth buying. So this kit was just recently added, so as of right now you're only able to buy it through the miner bundle. However, keep in mind that in 2 weeks, I think this will be fall on March 11th, the miner kit will be available for direct purchase, and you'll only have to spend 399 Robux. Although also keep in mind that if you do wait to purchase just the kit, you won't be able to purchase the bundle anymore, which is just limited time. Right then, so the bundle includes the miner kit, the space miner kit skin, and 3 titles. So the first title is just of an image. This will be just the diamond and the pickaxe image. The second one is the mining away title, and the third one is the miners of the galaxy title. So all of this can be purchased for 899 Robux, and let's be honest, that right there is more than the price of 2 whole kits. So that is quite a bit of Robux to be spending for essentially just 1 skin and 3 titles. And of course you just get early access to the miner kit. So the following description is for the miner kit. So it says, killing enemies turns them into stone. The miner can then break down the stone for valuable resources, scaled by the price of the enemy's armor and sword. And you're also unable to purchase axes with this kit. Let's talk about an overview of what this kit does. So this kit's ability is useful only after killing the enemy, because then you are able to mine what's left of their body because it turns into stone. The mining of this body takes around 2 to 3 seconds at most. And then once you complete mining it, you're rewarded with either iron, sometimes also with diamonds, and even emeralds. At the start of the game, you know when you're inside of the middle and you're there to pick up some emeralds, but you do come across some of the enemy team. Even if you kill them, even though that they don't have any armor or no weapons, sometimes they just go in armorless and just with like a wooden sword. Even if you end up killing them, you'll still get the stone body that they leave afterwards, and you'll still be able to mine that. And please do so. I mean, you'll end up getting probably like 40 iron. I think that's typical. I mean, that's sort of what I've gotten, 40 iron, and if you're lucky enough, you'll also pick up some diamonds. Although just keep in mind that later in the game you will be able to mine them for more valuable resources. As soon as the enemy team starts to have like iron armor, and also maybe like an iron sword or a diamond sword, or maybe even diamond armor, that's when you'll start to pick up more diamonds and more armor off of these stone bodies. So let's talk about some of the pros and the cons of this kit. The first pro is being able to kill someone and receiving diamond on their leftover bodies. This is such a huge help, especially in the beginning of the game. With the majority of the kits, you have to run to the diamond generator to then wait there until you can officially get the 4 diamonds that you need in order to run back and either get the team generator or the diamond generator. And with this kit, all you really have to do is just go and kill an enemy, and then sometimes if you're lucky enough, you'll be able to pick up 2 to 3, maybe even sometimes even 4 diamonds off the first kills that you do in the beginning of the game. I've had situations where I've ran into the center in the beginning of the game and ended up killing 3 people, all within a space of time, not all at the same time. But I ended up killing 3 people and then also mining their bodies, and I ended up walking away with 13 diamonds and over 100 iron. And I mean, you know, 13 diamonds is a huge help, especially in the beginning of the game. I was able to get 3 upgrades with those diamonds, which put us way ahead of the enemy teams. The second pro will have to be the fact that once you kill someone, their body will stay as a stone figure for several minutes until you can come back and mine it again. You're not forced to mine if you can't do it right away. I've had situations where I'll be fighting 2 people at the same time and I end up killing one of them, but the other person kills me. However, when I return to where I killed the first person, their stone figure is still there, which allows me to mine it, even though it's been like 5 minutes after I killed them. And the third and final pro is being able to receive emeralds from these mined bodies. This is such a huge plus on this kit. I love those situations where I'll be able to mine a body and then they give me 4 to 6 emeralds. Now, of course, this is usually around late game, since by then people typically have iron or diamond armor, which helps out a lot since the drops on this kit are scaled by the armor and weapon of the enemy. Right then, so let's get on to the cons of this kit. The first con to this kit is the most obvious, since it even says so in the description of this kit. No axes. Yep, you cannot have an axe with this kit, which really sucks when you're trying to get into the enemy's base with the intention of destroying their bed. Trying to destroy a bed with a pickaxe is just no fun. It takes forever. And you should know by now that an axe breaks the bed within just like 2 to 3 hits. Right then, so now the second con to this kit will have to be the fact that if you're chasing an enemy down and you kill them, but they jump in the air last minute, then the stone figure will stay in the air. Now you have to build up to that stone figure to be able to harvest the valuables. I've had this happen to me so many times, and it especially sucks when you don't have enough wool on you to build up to harvest the stone. I'm sure they had a good reason to do this, possibly to keep the stone from falling through the map or just falling down in general, but I really wish they had made it available where you can harvest the stone above you, like maybe like 3 or 4 blocks above your head. It'll make it so much more easier. You wouldn't have to build up to the stone anymore. The third con will have to be that sometimes you end up fighting someone on the edge of the map and they end up just falling to their death. This sucks so much for this kit. I mean, yeah, you get the kill, but now there's no way for you to harvest the body since it just fell to the oblivion. Maybe they should fix it by having the stone figure show up on the last block they stepped on. I don't know. But it's so annoying to the point where if I'm fighting someone, I'll usually step back a couple blocks from the edge so that person doesn't end up falling and I lose the stone valuables along with them. The fourth and final con, and maybe this isn't even a con and more like a suggestion, but I really wish they would have made the harvesting of the stone figures a lot more faster. I understand why it takes so long in the beginning of the game, however they should have made it to where if you upgrade your pickaxe, then the time it takes to break the stone is a lot faster. I feel like this is such an obvious thing to do. It kind of sucks that the miner, no matter if you have the wood pickaxe or diamond pickaxe, it just makes no difference to the time it takes to harvest those stones. And it sort of just makes it useless for you to even upgrade your pickaxe. The only reason why you would want to upgrade your pickaxe would just be to mine maybe just the stone that people put around their beds, and that's pretty much it. But with all that being said, all in all, I do think that this kit is worth it, and I do think that you should buy it. It's so much fun having to go around the map to collect all the stone bodies that you've just left behind. But just keep in mind that this kit is really more for the aggressive type of person. I wouldn't exactly recommend this kit for those who prefer to play like a support type role.